Hang on, let me get rid of that. There we go. So, have you all on mute? Are we all on mute? Yeah. Yeah. Just shout me, no, I'm only joking there. Shout me if you can't hear you. Right. So, let's start standing. Let me just make sure I'm in the right position. So, bring yourself to your mat. Bring your feet roughly about hip width apart. So you want your hips in line with your knees and your knees in line with your ankles. Take your shoulders back and down. Let's start to give the shoulders a nice roll. I don't know about you guys, but I've been so stiff this week. I think it's lack of not doing anything or not doing much. So let's give the shoulders a roll. Take a few deep breaths in. Ooh. Let's go back the other way. Forward. Can you all see me okay? Give me a thumbs up. I don't know. Brilliant. I don't know if hang on. Why am I supposed to be in the little box at the bottom? I don't know. Yeah, good. Brilliant. So bring the shoulders forward, squeeze in. Let's get nicely warmed up in the shoulder. I have just been doing about 10 minutes warm up because I feel so stiff. And then take it back again. Ooh. So as you roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Are we all coping okay with this lockdown? I won't say it's getting easier, but we're getting into more of a routine, aren't we? Good stuff. Then you're going to put your right hand on your right shoulder if you can. Focus on the elbow and just circle. So if you can't reach your shoulder for whatever reason, just carry on with the shoulder roll and just maybe make it a bit wider. So as usual guys, if you've got any injuries, any issues, just do what feels right for you. Do what is comfy for you. If you're not sure on an exercise, don't do it and just inbox me. Inbox me privately if you want to. The last thing we want is anyone getting injured. Change direction. So you can really focus on this elbow. Circle. Oh, all I can hear is crunching. So the last thing you want is to be getting injured when we're just trying to keep everyone fit and healthy and active. So let's change sides. So if you can, put your hand on your shoulder. Breathe in, shoulders back and circle. Ooh. So focus on the elbow, circling round. Make the movement as big as you want to. That feels quite good. That feels good. Ooh. And then back the other way. I've wrote my session plan out and printed it off. It's not the same as when you're doing it in a class. You've got the banter, haven't you? But when you're just sort of in the room on your own. I mean, I'm used to talking to myself. It's not that. Excellent. And then just bring it down. Take a deep breath in. And you're going to take your shoulders right up to your ears. You're going to squeeze them, screw them up tight. And relax. Oh, and again. Squeeze. And relax. 2 more. So squeeze, make a fist with your hands, really squeeze your shoulders tight. And 1 more. Ooh. And relax. Brilliant. Right. We're just going to get into Pilates posture. So again, we want to be, just let me take this towel off. My feet keep sticking to it. I don't really need that on. It was the other day I didn't have my mat up here. So we want the feet to be roughly about hip width. Ankles, knees and hips are stacked on top of each other. And your hip width sort of being there where your hip bone is. Imagine you've got a zip on your pants and you're zipping it up. So you zip up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you're squeezing the belt. So everything's pulled in. Try to lift the chest and take the shoulders back and down. So we've got good posture throughout. That's what we want mainly. So we're just going to go through a few roll downs. So we zip up, breathe in, squeeze. You can drop your chin to your chest, you can bend your knees, and we're going to start to roll through the spine. So keep your knees bent if you need to, and only go down as far as feels right for you. Before we come back, take a deep breath in and squeeze and uncurl to come back. So we're going to do 3 more. Oh, stretch up as much as you want to. Take your time. So I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to talk to you and carry on. We're doing 3 more. We're doing 4 in total. So I'll just keep my eye on everyone. So if you've already done stuff this morning, you're quite warm, but you can straighten your legs, you can touch the floor. Squeeze. But if you've just rolled out of bed and you're quite tight, quite stiff, take your time. Enjoy. It's one of the nicer things of Pilates, the roll down. I've just ordered myself some colouring books, some adult colouring books. Otherwise I'm going to run out of series on Netflix, so that's not good. So enjoy. Let me just check my session plan. When you've done 4, just come back to the top, give your shoulders a little roll. Excellent. I'm going to interlock the fingers. I'm going to extend the arms and imagine your shoulder blades being pulled apart. So round your back, dip your head and then turn your hands the other way. Wait for the crunch. Then turn them back. And then slowly start to lift. Now you're only going to be able to lift these as far as your shoulder movement will let you. So take them as far as you can, as far as you want to, then bring them down. And we'll do 3 more. So again, interlock the fingers, squeeze everything, round through the back. Take the hands the other way. Anyone get any crunch in there? And then back. So depending on your shoulder mobility, take the arms as far as they want to go. That's 3 and 2. We've got 1 more, haven't we? Have we got 1 more to do? I think so. Do 1 more. We'll do 1 more just in case. I do lose track. I've told you all to mute your thing now, and only because when I've done meetings they tell everyone to mute it, so I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but excellent. Just give the shoulders a little roll. So now we're just going to go back into roll down, so we're going to add the arms. So I'll show it you first because I know some of you will have done it, some of you won't. So zip up, deep breath in, squeeze the belt tight, chin onto your chest. So we're going to roll down. I'll keep my knees bent for now. And this time we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and then roll back up. And we do 4 in total. So I'll do it with you again just in case. So deep breath in, zip up, squeeze the belt tight so everything's pulled in, chin onto your chest. If you need another breath halfway through, don't worry, you are allowed to breathe whenever you want to. Roll down as far as you want to go. That might be all the way down to the floor, or it might just be halfway. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your glutes, your bum, and uncurl to come back. So keep going. I'll do another one with you and then I'll let you do it. So chin onto your chest, roll down, everything's pulled in. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and squeeze. Come back, and I think you've just got 1 more to do. Have you all got 1 more to do? You have, haven't you? So just carry on, just do 1 more. Excellent. Well, okay? Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Brilliant. Right, so we are going to do some squats now. So, no, Laura's just said she was taken out by a dog yesterday. So, if you've got any injuries, any knee issues or anything, you can't do squats. There's a couple of things you can do. You can have a little pedal if you want to, just to keep everything warmed up, keep your hips warmed up, keep your knees warmed up. Or you can just go back to the roll downs, keeping your knees soft, just to give your glutes a little bit of a stretch, give your calves a little bit of a stretch. If you're okay to do squats, lucky you, let's get them done. So again, we want the feet a little bit wider than hip width. So if you're doing roll downs or pedaling, you can start it if you want to, or you can just wait. We want the knees, you just need to push the knees out slightly just to stop them tracking in. And all we're going to do, zip up, squeeze everything, and we're going to do 8 squats. So we're going to squat down for 8. So we'll squat down, squeeze, and come back, and that's 1. 7 more to do. So again, if we're not fully warmed up, you might just want to not go too deep to start off with. So if you're near a mirror, you can have a look in the mirror. I have to push my knees out because I know my knees will track in. Is this number 4? Who's counting for me? I usually have an official counter in the class because I tend to lose count. Ooh, that was my knee cracking. Are we all okay? Got 2 more to do. Last one. So we're going to come up. Then the next one we're going to do a little squat, a dip, and come back up. So I'll show it you first. So deep breath in, shoulders back, zip up, and we're going to squat down. That's my knees cracking up, you can hear that. Squat down, I'm going to lift, lower, and come back up. Let's have a go. So we've got 8 of these to do, and we don't want to do them too quick. Let's go. So we go down, lift, lower, and up. And down, lift, lower, and up. That's 2. I'll count you through it. Down, lift, lower, and up. That's 3. Down, lift, lower, and up. That's 4. Keep going. Down, lift, lower, and up. That's 5. 3 more. Down, lift, lower, up. That's 6. And down, lift, lower, up. 7. Last one. I'll do the last one with you. Down, lift, lower, up. Oh, excellent. Give your legs a little shake. We're not quite finished. So, next one we're going to do is a little squat and pulse. So I'll show it you first. I'm going to do 4 of these. So we squat down, we hold it there, and you're going to pulse a little pulse upwards for 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do that 4 times. So let's have a go. So squat down, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Squeeze everything. Deep breath in, and can we pulse upwards for 4? 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Can you get a little bit lower in the squat? And pulse, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Hold it there. And pulse, 2, 3, 4. And come up. Ooh. Give your legs a little shake. Excellent. So give your body a shake, give your shoulders a roll, give your legs a shake. So hopefully, if anyone was doing the roll downs and the pedals, they've got a little bit warmer, a bit more mobility in your legs, but without sort of causing any issues on your knees or anywhere else. So, next one we're going to do, I think which is the best way to do it. We'll go this way. Can you still see me if I go there? Yeah, brilliant. Right, so we're doing a roll down and we're doing a walk out and we're going to come back up. If you don't like doing that, if you're not comfy with going down and coming back up, you can just do the roll downs and come back up, or you can do the pedal. But I'll show you the walk out. So what we're going to do, shoulders back, fins pulled in, roll down, and then we're going to walk out. If If you need to put your knees down, you can. We're going to come into plank position. Now you can come straight back up from there if you want to, or you can come down, stretch out, squeeze back, toes under, and come back. So there's lots of different options. So your first option, you can just roll down, have a stretch. You can even stay down here for a couple of seconds and come back up. You can roll down, just come into plank position and come back up. Or you can roll down all the way down, come into plank, come to the floor, stretch out. So we're going to do 4. You're going to do 4 if you're doing the third option. If you're just doing roll downs, you can do a few because they're quite a nice stretch. And probably maybe do 5 if you're doing just a plank, just because they don't take quite as long. So I'll leave you to it, and I'll just keep an eye on everything. In fact, I'll come over and have a look at everyone. Check. I don't want to move the iPad just in case I don't get it back on. Excellent, guys. So everything's pulled in, tummy muscles pulled in, squeezing everything. Let's make sure I can still, I'll put it back in the right place. So enjoy whichever you are doing. How are we doing? How many I've unmuted you, so I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but we can sort that out, can't we? I'm not very good with this technology at all. Have we more or less done? Give me a thumbs up. Brilliant. Right, so with this time we're rolling back down. So we're going to roll back down, and this time I'm just going to have a little stretch. So we're going to roll down, walk the hands out, and we're just going to come down any way you want to. If you want to put your knees down to come down, and just come, bring your bum onto your heels and stretch your fingertips away. Ooh. Stretch through the shoulders, lengthen the back. And let's take both hands out to one side. Put the hand on top and push your head in the gap. And then change sides all the way to the other. Head down. Back to the centre. Good stuff. Right guys, we're going to do plank. So again, lots of different options. So you can either be on extended arm plank, tummy muscles in tight, lengthen through the arms, spread the fingers. You can be in this position and have your knees down. I'm still struggling to put my right knee down. Or you can be on your forearms, on your toes, or again on your knees. And if you feel like you can hold it for a bit, but then you need a little rest, one knee down, the other. So we're going to hold it in plank for about 45 seconds, then we're going to do another, and I've got a couple of options for you to do them. So get yourself into plank position, whichever is good for you. And I'll put the clock on, I'll do it with you, as I've not done much this week. So squeezing everything tight, do remember to breathe. We've done about 20 seconds. It feels about 20 minutes, doesn't it? But it's not. So push through the heels, squeeze everything. We've got about 5 seconds left. Everything's pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Sit yourself back. Have a little stretch. Ooh. If you feel it on your wrists when you do extend arm plank, just give your wrists a little wiggle, give your hands a wiggle, give them a stretch. So we're going to do plank again, but we've got another option. I think I'm just going to open my window, just give me a sec. So this time you can just do plank, or you can add a knee extension to the side. So we're going to come into plank and show you. So you can either just stay in plank, or you can bring the knee to one side. We'll do 5 each side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change sides. So have a go. So you can just do plank, what we've just done, or you can do plank with the knee extension. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. I'll put the clock on. I'll supervise the watch during this one. I've been doing plank challenge and wall sit challenge on Facebook, and I think we're up to 1 minute 20 on the wall sit, about a minute plank. You've done 30 seconds, guys. Five more seconds. If you need to finish off 5 on the other opposite side, you can do, and just finish whenever you're ready. Sit yourself back, have a stretch. Excellent. Just sit back. Oh, good stuff. Right, we're going to do Superman. So I did do this last week, but it's quite a good exercise for your back and your core, and there's not got much chance of injuring yourself, hopefully. If you are injured already with your knees or your ankles, your wrists, your ankles, you can keep both hands or both knees on the floor. You don't have to do it with one arm, one leg. So I'm going to show you with my left arm and my right leg lifted. So tummy muscles in, back's nice and flat, hopefully. I'm going to lift the left arm and lift the right leg, and we take it out, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, and back, 2, 3, 4. And we keep going on the same side. If you're struggling to hold your hand on the mat, so if you've got a dumbbell, putting your hand on a dumbbell sometimes helps. It sort of straightens your wrist out a bit. So we're going to do one side. So I'm going to put the clock on. I'm going to do one side. We'll do about a minute. If you need to rest in between, rest at any point. So I'll do it with you. So left arm, right leg. Let's go out, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and come back, 2, 3, 4. So what we're aiming for eventually is to have the wrist in line with the shoulder and the ankle in line with the hip. Squeeze and back, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Trying to make sure we do it right because I can see myself on the thing. So lift, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3. A few more seconds, guys. Let's do one more on this side. And then have a little sit back onto the heels, have a little stretch before we do the other side. Ooh. And again, if you need to give your wrists a little shake, give them a little stretch. It's quite tough on your wrists sometimes. If you're struggling with your wrist, just keep both hands on the floor and just do your leg. It's absolutely fine. So let's change sides. So this time it's the right arm, left leg. I'm just going to see if I can just about keep my balance on that right knee. So I'll start off with you. So let's have a go. So it's right arm, left leg, and we go out, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen, squeeze, and back, 2, 3, 4. And again, out, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3. Keep going. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and back, 2, 3. And out, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze, and back, 2. Let's see what time we're on. About 10 seconds left, guys. If you can, take your eye line to about 3 feet in front. It just puts your neck in the right place, so you're not looking down and you're not looking up. Squeeze. Let's just do one more. And sit yourself back, have a little stretch. Turn the clock off. Oh, stretch through the fingertips. Push your bum down onto your heel. If you want to take your knees a little bit wider, you can do. Push your chest towards the floor. And then again, just walk both hands out to one side, with the hand on top, head down. The dog's barking downstairs. Paul next door's doing some work in the garden, so Doug's protecting me and barking everything. Head down. And then when you're ready, you're going to come onto your back. So come onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. So just hug in. I just shut that window because you can hear the banging, can't you? So hug your knees in. Oh, let me move down. And rock from side to side. Let's release the back into the floor. Ooh, so if you've got any tightness in your back, really roll from side to side. Then we're going to take your arms out into the cross position. And we're going to take your knees to the right and your head to the left. Push the shoulders down into the floor if you can. Push your knees down as much as you want to, as much as you can. You don't have to get your knees to the floor. Change sides whenever you're ready. Doug! Doug! Stop barking. Doug! This is why. So over to the left, shoulders down, enjoying through the stretch. Ooh. And come back to the centre. I'm going to bring the feet to the floor. So we're going to come up into a bridge. So you can have your feet anywhere you want to. Tummy muscles in, so everything's zipped up. Squeezing your bum. Let's try to get the shoulders into the floor as much as we can. So you can have your arms at the side of your body or out to the side, whichever's best for you. Take a deep breath in. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your glutes as tight as you can and fire up through the glutes and squeeze. You want to hold it here for a few seconds. If it's too much for your back or you've got a back injury or anything you don't like it, just come straight out of it. If it's better for you to hug your knees in, do that. So squeeze in, take a deep breath in. And as we squeeze, see if we can go a little bit higher. And slowly come back down. I'm going to go again. Just relax through the shoulders if you can. Take a deep breath in. Zip up. Squeeze. Squeeze your bum. And as we exhale, we're going to come back into bridge. You're firing up through your glutes, which Once you fire up through your glutes, your lower back starts to work. We're going to lift the right arm, and then we're going to alternate the right and the left. I can hear crunching from the shoulders again. So just do a few more. As you inhale, just squeeze, and as you exhale, if you can lift up a little bit more. If you can, or if you want to, you can try both arms. Again, it'll depend on your shoulders, the range of movement in your shoulders. If you've got any injuries or anything, don't bother, just keep the arms to the side of the body. And then if you want to, you can take a deep breath in and you can come up onto the heels, or you can go up onto the toes. It changes the stretch slightly. I feel it in my back a little bit when I do that, so I'm going to keep my feet down. So it's very much do what's right for you. I say it is quite a tough one. Keep going with that. It's quite tough because we're not in the classroom, so we do want to keep things simple but not too simple. But I want you to feel like you've had a good stretch, really worked. We don't want anyone getting injured. And I know not everyone's tried Pilates, so just do that for another few seconds. I'm sweating. And then when you've had enough, just bring your knees in, hug them in, and again just rock from side to side. I'm going to bring the legs to tabletop, and you're going to bring your left leg on top of your right knee, just above the knee, maybe on the quad. If you can't manage that, don't worry, just hug your knees in. You can either grab your hand through the right thigh, or you can grab the shin. Again, if you can't do either of these, just hug the knees in, it's absolutely fine. Just gently rock from side to side. Pull that right leg towards the chest. Get a deep stretch in your glute, your bum. And let's change sides. Ooh. So again, either put that right foot on top of the left quad, or just hug the knees in. You might be able to do it on one side and not on the other, it doesn't matter. So you can either grab in through the thigh, or you can grab the shin and just hug in. Take a deep breath in, and you can gently rock from side to side if you want to, and you can squeeze the knee in. Slowly straighten the legs. Set your arms above your head. I want you to take a deep breath in, as deep as you can, and stretch and lengthen. Lengthen the fingertips, lengthen the toes, and relax. Let's go again. Deep breath in, and lengthen the fingertips, lengthen the toes, and relax. And then you're going to bring your hands to the side of your body. So what I want you to do now, I'm going to sit up while I talk to you on that. So bring your hands to the side of your body with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and just start to squeeze your toes, squeeze your feet. Pull up on your calves, pull up on your kneecaps. If you need to exhale, you can, but just take another deep breath in. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your bum, squeeze your forearms and your fists. Take your shoulders up to your ears. Screw your face up and squeeze and squeeze. Keep squeezing and relax. We're just going to do that one more time. Take a deep breath in. Start to squeeze the toes, squeeze the feet. Squeeze up through the thighs, squeeze the glutes. Make a fist with your hands. Tighten your forearms, tighten your biceps. Take the shoulders up to the ears. Screw your face up. And relax. So I'm just going to talk you through a breath pattern. And all I want you to do really is just come out of fight or flight mode. Is just relax, let your shoulders relax, let your body relax. Don't worry about thinking, oh, I need to clear my mind needs to be cleared. Don't worry about that, because as soon as you say to yourself, let me clear my mind, everything comes in there. So close your eyes if you've already opened them. Take a deep breath in. I'm going to inhale for 4, I'm going to hold for 4, and we're going to exhale for 4. So I'll talk you through it. So let's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you can, we're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just going to leave you with that breath pattern, just for only literally for a couple of minutes, just to bring you out of fight or flight mode, let you have a little bit of rest and relax, quieten the mind, don't switch it off. So I'll talk you through it again. So it's inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to lie here for a few minutes. If you find that 4, 4, 4 is too much, just drop it down to whatever feels right for you. If you're used to deep breathing and you want to do it longer, do it longer. It's so beneficial for deep breathing, especially at a time like this at the minute. And each time you exhale, just see if you can relax through your shoulders, relax through your back, relax your glutes. This is a time where your body comes out of fight or flight mode and goes into repair and relax mode. I like to watch my heart rate going down. And keeping your eyes closed, you can just slowly turn onto your right hand side. Just bring your knees into your chest. You're still in relaxation, so you can keep your eyes closed. Whenever you're ready, you're just going to very slowly start to bring yourself to a seated position. Keep your head dipped, just bring yourself to a seated position. Keep your head dipped, and you're going to start to rub the palms of your hands together. And just going to try and get some heat in them. When we feel like we've got some heat in them, just pop them over your eyes. Spread the fingers and just slowly let the light in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and give yourselves a clap. Well done, guys. Good work, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me just... Oh, I'll get the hang of this technology.
Thank you, Auntie.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, guys. I don't know if that was right turning.
Bye.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, need my glasses on. I can't see a thing.